Welcome back, everyone, to another great, exciting, scary episode of Mann Cinema Reviews. And by these descriptors, you gotta know that I'm talking about the third directorial effort from now certified horror auteur Jordan Peele and his latest, called Nope. Before we do that, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you for checking out my channel. As well as the initiated, you know what you gotta do, and that is press like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well to keep you up to date in all my new reviews to this channel. As always, thank you for choosing Mann Cinema Reviews. Because the plot has been kept under wraps, I'm gonna describe this film about an estranged brother and sister, Emerald and Otis James Haywood, coming together after a family tragedy in their inland California ranch where they train Hollywood horses. And in reuniting, they will come into an encounter with out of this world terrestrial beings, and they will enlist the help of tech salesperson, a documentarian, and a former child star. Now, with that being said, what I like the most about this film is how Jordan Peele is coming into a filmmaker with a broad and his most ambitious film to date. Just his filmmaking style is Steven Spielberg-esque in Nope. And what I liked the most about this film is that it takes chances. It deals with a estranged family coming together after a family tragedy, and it enlists help of others to get on camera a encounter with extraterrestrial life. Now, that being said, it sounds simple, but it also has different side characters and side plots that get introduced. Like I said, they enlist the help of a tech salesperson from Fry's, played by Perea, as well as a documentarian played by Michael Wincott, and a former child star, Yeun. And what I like about this film is that it just deals with the dramatic moments in its most earnest way. I really like Keke Palmer and Daniel Kaluuya as the siblings, that they work together in getting the Oprah shot, that is Keke Palmer's way of saying it, in encountering extraterrestrial UFOs, whatever, something in the sky. A spectacle of sorts, and that's what I like Jordan Peele doing. He's stepping out of his horror aesthetic and getting into more of science fiction, but it comes with the Jordan Peele flavor, and that's what I like about it. It's his passion for film, his just passion for history, enriching Black people in the movie industry as well. You love to see it, and I think that it's the most strongest when it is dealing with the family trauma and tragedy, and that's what the movie is about. It's about past trauma, and this is definitely certain with Steven Yeun's character being a former child star, now has his own side attraction. It's neighboring the family ranch. Steven Yeun's character has something tragic that happens to him, and that's kind of playing with the elements of what this film is really about, the kind of the science fiction part of this film. And if you know, you know. It basically is about staring trauma in the face, and that's what I liked about that aspect of Nope. Now, I feel like the Steven Spielberg-esque filmmaking, it's his most ambitious. Jordan Peele plays with these characters in a way where it feels familiar. We know the aesthetic that he usually brings, Um, it's less political than I will say than his other two films, but I find it that it's probably the more aesthetically pleasing all around. It's a general audience kind of movie, and I feel like it's probably his most enjoyable as well. And that is not to say that the other two aren't. I feel that they just deal more with pertinent issues of race and class. And this film has a little bit of that, but it plays with its extraterrestrial elements. However, I think that the cons of this film, and it really succeeding to grand proportions and almost near perfection, is that it has too many side plot and side character motivations that you want to see get fleshed out, and I feel it just feels more surface level approach. Like I said, there's something very interesting with Steven Yeun's character when he was a former child star, something very traumatic that actually opens the film, and it kind of gets explained more in the second act as well. However, I don't think that Jordan Peele fully embraces or approaches this. It's more of an idea that he sets up that is related to the film as a whole. And you can kind of say that about the documentarian played by Michael Wincott, that they enlist help trying to get the most professional looking shot of extraterrestrial life, Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer's character. But again, Michael Wincott being a veteran character actor, most known for being the villain of The Crow, he has that very deep register that really commands the screen. But again, an idea that is set up but doesn't really get fully fleshed out. As far as Perea's character, he's kind of like the comic relief in a way, setting up the cameras in parts of the ranch, and his character, again, he works at Fry's, he's dealing with a manager, he's dealing with a co-worker, Barbie Ferreira of Euphoria, who gets, I think, maybe a scene, and she's just very noticeable. So when you see her, it's like, hey, she's from Euphoria. She's gonna be a big character in this film. She's really not. Again, it's an idea that is introduced and kind of goes away, and that's what I feel like. I feel like the audience gets cheated in a way of fully fleshing out this film as a whole. It feels more like 2 or 3 films that doesn't really come to fruition. But the third act is the most exciting, and I think it is the most, like I said, the most Steven Spielberg-esque that Jordan Peele will come close to. But I think it's homage, and that's what I like about Jordan Peele, just his passion. This is, again, just a first reaction. I just saw this tonight, but I think with more rewatches, I think that I'm gonna get more Easter eggs that will come to fruition for me. It's near perfection, and Mann Cinema Reviews will give it a 4.5-star review. But let me know what you thought. Did you think this was perfection? Where does it rank for you? I think it goes Get Out, Nope, and Us. And I just want to know what you thought about the film. Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see you on the next one.